Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Lally. I am a wig maker, a costume maker and a celebrity impersonator, and I am coming to you today with this Ariana Grande inspired Positions album artwork look. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see more from me, and without further ado, let's get into it. So first we're starting off with my Drag Accessories half wig, which has a parting that can be removed, which I'm going to show you right now. So just make sure it's nicely brushed through, and then we are going to put it on our wig block. So just pop it on and pin all round and one in the crown. Make sure you get the back nice and steady, otherwise it will pop off. Give it another brush through, and now we're going to remove the parting. Bear in mind that when you buy this from me, I actually tend to ask whether you want the parting in it or not, but if you do want the parting and then you change your mind, this is how you can remove it. You would use a fine tooth comb and the highest setting of your hairdryer, and you just brush the hair backwards, get that heat right into the root, and just brush the hair in the direction that you want it to sit. Now I'm going to use some jumbo hair rollers, and you want to take a section of hair that's about the size of the roller and just roll it up. Make sure that your tails are nicely tucked in. I'm sorry this was a bit off camera, but there are parts in the video that show the tails being tucked under whilst you're rolling, and you just want to start at the top in the middle and work your way back in like a Mohican, and then you move on to the sides. Just want to pin your roller down so that it doesn't flop around, and then you can use the clip that comes with the roller, or you can use a duckbill clip, which I'll show you right now. I actually prefer the duckbill clips most of the time, but I thought I'd show both methods. You can start taking larger chunks as you go back, just because you want to maintain quite a lot of length. The smaller your chunks of hair, the tighter the curl's going to be, so just bear that in mind as well. We're trying to do a close-up right here. It was very difficult, but there you see me tucking under the hair into the roller. Probably get my big fucking head in the way of most of this. Sorry if I do. Ugh. Yep. So all of the rollers, you want to try and get them to point going backwards, apart from the very last layer. It doesn't really matter which direction you have them pointing in, as long as they are going away from the face, not towards the face in the first section. And there, I've just decided to take this underneath, and that's a massive chunk of hair right there. So now you want to steam the wig. So I've got a garment steamer. You can get little handheld ones from Amazon. They don't last that long, but they are effective. Or you can use literally like a cooking steamer and just chuck the whole thing in there. That works too. Kettle also works. And then I like to pop a plastic bag over it, and I move the wig head underneath the plastic bag and feel on top until my hand cannot rest on it because it's that hot, before I roll up the bottom and clip it down, and then I just leave that until it is fully cooled down, which takes, I would say, about an hour. So just removing that, and it'll be all wet, and I usually let that dry overnight with a little bit of hairspray in it. You can use the hairdryer to dry it, but I do find that it kind of affects the shape of the curl and the texture of the hair, because you can't control the airflow, and it kind of just messes things up a little bit and it gets a bit of a frizz. But some frizz is good in synthetic wigs because it makes it look more natural, but I feel like the hairdryer level of frizz after drying it from wet is just, it's more damage frizz than texture frizz. So I'm just going to brush that all backwards now and just give it a little trim on the bottom, so trying to not be in the way for this, but then you just see the top of my mush. I'm just point cutting this like really roughly, and now I'm going to tease the hair. So you take one chunk and then you tease it, and then you bring the next chunk into the first chunk, and so on and so forth, and spray every once in a while. And this means that you don't have like a piecey kind of back comb, it's all one entity and it doesn't have like gaps in it. It's just a much more effective way of teasing than one section at a time, which I don't know why people advise that you do that. That is not how you tease, but this is how you tease. Then I'm going to take the top and do a bit of teasing. I know I just said don't do a piecey tease, but I realised that my tease wasn't big enough, so I had to do it this way, but I should have really started at the top. I'm just going to lightly comb that to blend it all in. There we go. And that is done. Because we're going to be putting it on a big bun donut, we don't want to have the tease to be too big, otherwise it's just going to be astronomically large. More Peggy Bundy than Ariana Grande. So this is the makeup look, and now I'm going to do the hair. So my hair is so greasy, I think I haven't washed it in about a week, but I didn't wash it on purpose because I wanted to make this video, because this is such a good greasy hairstyle. I only like to wash my hair like once a week anyways, but that day was yesterday. And you can use it to get like a real slick on, which is what we want. So this is my greasy hair, and I'm going to take a kind of just a soft bristle brush. This is a teasing brush, but you can use any soft bristle brush. And where is her parting? Her parting's on this side. So I'm going to take a chunk of hair, like a triangular piece going from about the brow area, about this area here. I need to dye my hair as well. And coming back towards the center. So we take it like that, and then take it again down to the other side. So we've got a nice chunk of hair here, like a fringe kind of section, bangs kind of section. How greasy my hair is, it's disgusting. Right, so just double check that that's going to be enough, and I believe it will be enough. Take it back a little bit more, like so. And I'm gonna just, alright, and in this set with the wig, you've got a massive bun donut. So we're gonna pop our hair into a tight ponytail at the top of our heads. Then take your bun donut and pop that around the ponytail. We don't need to be very neat with this. Spread it over. And tie everything down. Then we're going to take this bit and we're going to slick it down so that it comes in like a solid mass. around the ear. And I'm gonna just take my fingers before I pin it and put it into place. And I'm just going to take some bobby pins and I'm going to pin it at the back. You can take any kind of clips actually, those 90s style clippy clips are pretty good for this. So now I'm going to take my Dry Accessories wig. Now this is a Dry Accessories half wig that I make, and I use them as ponytails. You can use them as like, they've got a parting in them as well, so you can decide to take this into a parting and use it as just a half wig that's not a lace front, like a hard front wig. But I'm going to use it as a ponytail because I feel like they do the best kind of 60s/90s ponytails, whereas the ones that you can buy that are already ponytails are just not thick enough. They don't create that lovely volume and that bump. So I'm just going to take a wig cap and put it over the bun to keep things kind of in place. I'm not even going to do it that well, just kind of. Then I'm going to take the wig and I'm going to connect these two elastics to either side of the respective holes. So this piece goes over that side and this piece goes over that side, like so. So there we go, that piece is going there, and then this piece is going over here, if I can get it in. That's what she said. And then you've got like a smaller hole to play with, like them tight. And then we're going to flip that over the top of our bun and flip it backwards. Oh lordy, that's big. I'm going to arrange it a bit first before pinning it down into place. But once we're happy with it, I'm about happy with that. So you're going to take the comb as well actually. You can slip them into the bun. And then I'm gonna take these kinds of wig pins, which again come up with the wig, and I'm taking it through the wig and into Then I've got this L'Oreal Dark Blonde Magic Retouch, and I'm just going to kind of do this section here. Shake it up, let's see if it works. This is the colour Dark Blonde. So this is Hollow from the NYX contour palette that I've already used on my eyebrows. And we're just gonna fill in them gaps. To be fair, if your hair is not as greasy as mine, which I would hope that most people do wash their hair more often than I do, you probably won't have all these gaps in your hair to fill. And plus the fact that I've got like mad greys, I need to dye my hair. I am old. Cute. Now the finishing touches, I'm going to pop a hairband on. This is one of those chunky hairbands that was popular like a year ago. Probably going to be popular again now. Watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave me any comments, any feedback down below, and everything will be linked down in the description box. Other than that, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see what I come up with next. And have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.